All right. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you are. It is Liz here. We are here live talk with Liz. And tonight I have my business partner, three of my business partner. We are back again. It's Friday night. And so tonight, we're going to be talking a little bit here, and I will tell you what we're going to talk about. But first, I want to introduce my business partner, and starting with me. My name is Liz. I'm a teacher, a mom, a wife, and I am a business owner. Let's go ahead, and I see Tay on the other side.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here, Liz. And thank you, everyone out there. Welcome, welcome. I'm excited about tonight. My name is Tay. And for those of you who don't know me, I am a business coach, a business mentor, online business mentor, a mom, a wife, and a full time online business owner. So thank you for having me here, Liz.
Thank you, Coach. All right, and then we have Pania.
Hi guys. Sorry, my camera is off tonight because my Wi-Fi is acting up. Maybe because of the cold weather, but wishful thinking. Thanks for having me here. I am Panya. I am a mom of three boys, a wife, a admin coordinator by profession, and I'm a business mentor and a business owner, online business owner.
All right. Thank you, Pania. And then our last business partner, Chu or Chong. Yes.
Yes. Hi. Well, you saved the best for last. I'm just kidding. Um, Thank you for having me, Liz. My name is Chong Miller. I am a wife, mom, realtor, and online business owner mentor. And I'm happy to be here to talk to everyone.
Okay. So tonight, like I said, we're going to dive deep, okay, into the real challenges of entrepreneurship. And we're going to share powerful strategies to overcome obstacles on the road to success. So, we're just going to talk, with discussion. And I'm just going to go ahead and see if anybody wants to start off.
Start off. I love this topic because I love that tonight we'll be able to dive into something that every single entrepreneur faces. And I'm not sure if I'm only speaking, maybe I'm speaking for all of us on this panel, but for sure for myself, because starting a journey, we all go through challenges, right? And that is obstacles on the road to success. But let's be real, okay? Whether you're just starting out or if you're already on the journey, there's challenges and they will come no matter if you want them to or not, right? So I love that we're going to be able to share strategies about it because the difference between those who succeed and those who quit, well, I'll be really honest, it's just all about how you handle those challenges along the way. So I want to help break down and share my experiences and my lessons and the strategies that helps me or even us through this journey to push through. For me, I know I faced some big challenges in my journey, and there's one obstacle that I always talk about, and that was my mindset. The biggest thing, the biggest barrier was myself to get through my journey, and to overcome it wasn't easy either. But then you just have to keep pushing through, right? Because you have to build consistency, and then you have to keep building that muscle, and that's powerful, right? And I think a lot of people can relate to that of falling off the wagon, right? If you hop on and you work on your mindset, and that's one of the biggest obstacles for me. So I don't know about you ladies, but what about you guys? What is one of the biggest barriers or obstacles that you've faced so far?
Well, I think there's always going to be setbacks, right? And I think that one of it is one good strategy is perseverance. You got to be resilient. You know, there's always going to be problems, the things that pop up and if you're resilient and if you, like Tay said, have the right mindset, then you're going to be able to overcome. every 100 no, there's a yes in there somewhere, right? That's how you should look at it. It's mindset. It's part of the learning process, and the other thing is, we have each other to keep us motivated. And I
Mhm.
think, I say this all the time, but for me, I think part of it is the excitement. The excitement overrules
Mhm.
everything. You know, um, and you learn from every little bump or every mistake, because then that makes you better, and you can do better. And just having the perseverance and resilience to bounce right back and keep going is really important, I think, for me.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. I see that too. Falling off the wagon when you are working as full time too, and then sometimes you get sidetracked and you forget. Oh, well, I'm coming home. I'm gonna work on my digital business. So not falling off the wagon totally, but you just forget, like you're saying, you got to get that mindset, to help yourself to get back on track. So, that reminder to become successful, you got to help yourself and build that mindset. Like coach would say, that muscle, if you don't build it, then you forget. And sometimes, you uh, get sidetracked and then you get behind. So,
Mhm.
to build that, to be on the road to success, you got to have organize yourself, yeah, and have a routine, a little bit if you're working full time and then coming home to do this. So that's how I feel that in order to build my success, I got to remember to organize myself with organization skills. Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's kind of how it all is when we start something new. Um, I think mine would be balancing work and family, right? Because aside from having that mindset, um, a lot of us start a lot of us have family, and being able to find that balance makes it challenging at the beginning, right? But and it all ties in with each other as we continue to grow in our business. We see the growth in ourselves, and when we have our family support in the things that we are doing, that we're spending the time creating content or creating um networking and socializing or meetings and trainings,
Hmm.
it's uniquely impossible to um be that perfect person, right? Because you're trying to balance life and the online world, and on top of that, like Liz would say, your job. So it's just that mentality. It all kind of intertwines with each other. So if you're not quite there, and if you're not leaning on anybody for the support when you're trying to start something new, definitely have that accountability partner or that support group that can help get you on the right track. Because if you're trying to start something new and you're all alone, it's going to be a battle, right?
Hmm.
Some of us know
Yeah.
firsthand, like Tay shared a little bit, and if you don't have that mindset to get yourself out, it's going to take you a while. And like we are here today, so we are getting over that, and we're showing up and we're succeeding and we're thriving. And even though some of us are still learning, and that's the thing about our businesses, there's always room for knowledge and room for growth, room for learning. And if you're willing to accept all that, then you will be fine.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
just
why.
want to add.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go ahead,
go ahead.
coach.
Go ahead.
I was just saying that's why we come on Friday nights. Like Tanya was saying, you have to have a team, someone there to help you. And so this is what's great that we already said last week that Tay and Chung are in Arizona, and then Panya's already in Minnesota, right? And I'm in
Mhm.
California, so we are far away from each other, but we have that support, and so that really helps us, um, you know help us with, oh wait, I've got, my business partners here who are going to remind me, and that we can talk and build our business together. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Yeah,
Mhm.
that's part of that accountability too,
Yeah.
right? But I wanted to add that it's your focus. If it doesn't go right, you shift your focus and refocus. And you
Mm-hmm.
what and there's what you focus on grows. So don't focus on the bump. Focus on what's coming.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And and I think that that's an important strategy that we have to remind ourselves. And I do have to remind myself sometimes to change my focus, and not dwell on things because sometimes we do. And
Mm-hmm.
that's because we're human. We dwell on things meant without thinking. Subconsciously, we do. And
Yes.
we have to intentionally make that shift,
Mhm.
change and
Mm.
refocus on something on what we want, not what happened.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad that you guys all mentioned about like mindset shifting and growth, because eventually you will see, like for me, if you're able to see challenges as not roadblocks but detours that are guiding you toward growth, right, then you grow. uh, and in this business, I'm so grateful for our community and for our trainings, because it helps you build your mindset to be negativity proof. There's all the resources in there, and you're actually seeing your self growth, like you guys say, professionally and personally too. So you grow as a human being, and you grow as a professional working on your business alongside of all your business partners that are global. So I'm so grateful to hear and glad to hear that you guys all mentioned growth and mindset
Hey,
shift.
Panya. Hey,
Hey, we
Panya.
can see you now.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, and like I said, when we get together, like Coach was saying, there's trainings, so we know that, that's what's motivating us, to get there. Like we said, don't focus on the long term yet. Take those baby steps, so that way, every time you have a bump on the road, then you can be able to work on that, instead of like, I got to get there like everybody else. And that's me. I have to stop and say, everybody's there, but I will get there. And that's why I believe in that, taking those little baby steps, and in the long run, I will get there. And like Pena say, some of us are newer, so I'm newer, so I'm on the road to my journey, and I'm taking everybody and watching everybody to guide. And so, like we said, there's always someone to guide us. We have our coaches and our mentor, and we have each other. So and again, our own business partner, our spouse too. So
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, also take time to see. I think bumps are not as hard if you take time to celebrate those little wins.
mhm,
Any
Yes.
win is a win, right?
Yep.
mhm,
And
yeah,
you have to celebrate those because um, that will change your once you celebrate those it will change your focus. Obviously now you're like, oh, I have a little win, I got a little celebration, I need a bigger win so I could celebrate
mhm,
bigger, and
yeah,
that will motivate you too. So part of that. And then the other thing is just take action, right?
mhm,
Because again, goes back to being resilient and being changing your focus. If something or if rejection or there's a challenge, you overcome that. You use and then what I have recently been doing and is learning with my mentor and my coach is the critical thinking aspect of stepping back and reevaluating things and then moving forward again and taking action again. I think that is important to just think of what if there's a challenge, why did it happen, how do you get over it. Don't
mhm,
dwell on the challenge, dwell on how the solution to getting overcoming that challenge. And I think that that's an
mhm,
important part.
That is a
mhm.
great skill and strategy to be able to reflect, step back and reflect. because success isn't about avoiding obstacles, right? And I'm so glad that you're able to take a step back and learn from the situation and let it help navigate you through it.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's a great strategy. I didn't pick it up that early on, so I'm glad that you did. To be quite honest.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but we're all human. We all get like frazzled, right?
Mhm.
We all get frazzled, and then we just have to get unfrazzled. It's yeah, I always, and as a realtor, I always tell my clients, because when they're buying a home, it's a big deal. They're putting their lives on the line for a whole lot of money, you
Mhm.
know. And I always tell them, if you don't freak out during the time we're in escrow, you're not normal, right? Because normal people will freak out every now and then. Just
Mhm.
remember that I'm here to support you. When you freak out, call me.
Mhm. Yeah.
And we'll figure it out. And that's why we'll figure out why you are, freaking out. Because, and, when you're running an online business, you're going to have the same thing. And what we found in my experience is that they listen to someone who doesn't know what they're doing,
Mhm.
right? They listen to Uncle Bob or Cousin Joey, and they're like, they've never bought a home, but they're like, oh, it's
Mhm.
hard. You're going to lose this. You're going to lose that. And then they freak out, and then they come talk to me, and they're like, no, they don't know what they're talking about. I am the expert. I will help
Mhm.
you, and then you realign them to the path, and that's how it works. And so, um, and I want to bring that's this business kind of like that. We have the community to help realign us. We
Mhm.
got the our leaders who have done this, and they're very successful, and they are the ones we meet up, and that's why we have the mastermind every week, so
Yeah.
that they can realign us. Because we're like, during the week, if we get off course, they're like, no, 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 no,
Mhm.
come back and do this. And that's how we realign.
Mhm.
So that's one great thing, is to find the people that you can follow, and know that
Yes.
if they're not doing the business and they're telling you what you're doing is wrong, then they don't know then don't listen to them. Listen to people who
Mhm.
are successful in the business, because those people outside who don't know are
Mhm.
obstacles that you have to also overcome, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, that is something. And so, like, you know it's okay if you don't know everything.
Mhm.
It's okay if you have obstacles, because that's human, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
because it is real. That's life. You have to find the solution to those obstacles and get over them. That's it.
Mhm.
So you find the right people to help you get over those.
Yeah.
Mhm. And the good news is, every obstacle that you overcome makes you stronger and wiser, right? And
Mhm.
more prepared for the next level,
Yeah.
Right,
for
that's
the
true.
bigger obstacles that are coming, and it prepares you.
Yes. Mm,
Because we never know. Life throws more obstacles and challenges, and you just have to figure out strategies to get through it. And you're right, we
Yes.
have great people and global business partners who do help us through that, and with the resources that we have. Yeah, surround yourself with people who lift you up and celebrate you and be happy for you, for your
Mhm.
success.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
because it's not just the four of us. We do have, it's a global community. We've been able to reach out to others, and, we get to see each other during our masterminds. And we even have, what is that? Our positive mindset. Yes. Trainings that we go to help us too. So, it's okay to fall off the wagon through, having challenges. So,
Yep.
there's ways to get yourself around it. And I believe in sometimes, just take a little break. It's okay to take a little break, time
Yes.
off one day to set your mind again, and then you come right back. But remember, don't stop, don't give up.
Yeah.
Every career, every business, and everybody, like we always saying in life, everybody's gonna get into some kind of obstacle. But if you don't give up, then you will be able to succeed. But, one thing is you got to tell yourself that mindset that you can do it. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, you also change your the location, right? With
Hmm.
this business, you could change your location. If you feel you think better with the sand in your toes, or your toes in the sand, go to
Hmm.
the beach, take your laptop, do the business from there. I mean, it's pretty um
Yeah.
pretty
Portable.
easy, portable, this
So
business. You could
yes, you're
just do
right.
that. You don't have to be stuck at home because then everybody's like, oh, I'm always at home. But
Yeah.
you can always do it from anywhere. I
Hmm.
mean, is so the don't um don't let life prevent you from doing that. And yes, taking a break is a good strategy too, because
Hmm.
you might come back and have a better look at what went
Hmm.
wrong, and then you can fix it and have a solution.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, that's
I
very
just want to
true.
say,
Hmm.
I just want to say, and wrap around on what you said, Chong. Like, if you don't like where you are, change it. You're not a tree. You're not stuck. So move if you don't like it.
Uh,
Yep.
Even trees can be moved. You know that,
Exactly.
right?
They can even be moved. So if you don't like where you are, change it. Move. You're not a tree
Hmm.
where somebody has to help you dig you up. Your feet
Hmm.
can move on its own. So,
Hmm.
Yes.
but yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Panya.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna piggy off back on that a little bit. It's just like what Chong was saying earlier. When you take a job or your own business and you compare it to others, right? It's just like you being an employee to somebody else. But because when you run your own online business or your own business in general, you don't have to report to the upline, right? Because you're your own and you don't have to be like, do I have to go to work today? Because if you don't want to go to work today, you don't have to go to work today. So here, the weather's been a little crazy for us here in Minnesota. And so it's like, I don't have to drive in that snow. So I'm thankful that, I have that flexibility and that portability. Like how Chong was saying, you get to be the owner of your own office, your own scenery. So it's just like fingers crossed that, the snow will pass. But
Mhm.
it's all about mindset and it's all about a journey and you're not in it alone or we're not in it alone either. So it's like even though we're so far away from each other, but it feels like we're not because we're
Yeah.
only a click away.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The amazing part about our business is that we have a community, we have mentorship, and we have tools to help us
Hmm.
navigate the ups and downs of entrepreneurship. And we got a system, we got a team, we got a proven strategy that
Hmm.
helped so many of us to break through all of these obstacles and challenges. And, I just want to mention that because it's really important when you want to be successful, especially online businesses. You
Hmm.
need a system, you need the support, and you need the I guess the three pillars. Like if you've checked out our workshop, right, our information workshop, that's the first step, right, to come and check out our workshop so that you can get access to all of us. You can listen to us talk about the best benefits ever, but you have to see it for yourself because you cannot I'm speaking from my own experience, okay, cannot find a system like this with all of the support and everything given to you to help you jumpstart your business from the get-go. And I think that's why it's so a little bit much easier for me, okay, to navigate through these obstacles and challenges. And I don't know if you ladies are experiencing that too, but because when you have a moment of like you're facing a challenge but it doesn't seem so big because you seem to figure out and have solutions for it because your mindset and the community and your accountability partners, right? And so that's the best part of I believe why we're so successful, because if you have a mentality of you want to be successful, you want change, and you have that mindset of, okay, this is not as big as it looks, right? I can overcome this. And like Chong said earlier, be able to take a step back and look from the outside in, out of that box, right? Because if that obstacle is inside that box and you're able to take a step out and look in and then find solutions for it, that's how I kind of see our business, where it helps you like think outside the box like that. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's my 2 cents.
Hmm. Yeah, so we have coaches and mentors checking on us too, to see how we're doing. So, that's what's
Mhm.
great. And so, yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, we knock and we're like, "Hey, you're sleeping. Wake up."
yeah. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. I'm still here.
Yeah, so that's a great thing.
Yeah, so we've shared, like say, our real challenges for everybody here. If you're watching, thank you so much for saying hi. We had a couple of people coming in, and thank you so much for them. And hopefully, these powerful strategy will help you, overcome maybe your obstacle. It doesn't have to be, this business that we're in, but it's okay to come and join us too, because we're going to be here to help you through these because we've been through these and the obstacle, the challenges. So we can guide you to the road to success. But don't forget that, we can guide you, but you also have to be the one doing it. And I've learned that. And like I said, every little thing we do here, we've learned from each other and we're able to share with each other. So, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm. I just want to add that, if you have questions, ask. Just like I tell you guys all the time, if you don't ask, then I'm not going to know what to tell you.
Mhm.
And then you're going to probably tell me that I didn't tell you because you didn't ask. So I wouldn't know what to tell you. So if you guys have
Right.
questions, drop it in the comment, right? Or reach
Mhm.
out to any of us, and we'd be happy to answer those questions for you because we are in this business. We're on the inside, so we know how it works. And it's such a great blessing, and we want it to bless you and your family and your financial future too, so that you can learn all about our business.
Yes.
And we give you the opportunity to come check us out. That's how much we believe in our business and our system, so much so that we give you 30 days risk free for you to come in and check out our business and learn all about our comp plan, our products, our business model, our strategies, and our system, and our amazing community. And it seems to be too good to be true, but the best part is everything is true. We have the results to show for it in our community. So if you're still curious, come check us out, because if you have questions and it's still lingering
Mhm.
and you're still
Mhm.
checking us out, I mean, you're still like, watching from the sideline, come check it out. There, you got nothing to lose, but
Well,
more information to gain. So,
mhm.
and no obligation. You learn
Yep.
all about us and you say, oh, this isn't for me. That's totally fine. No obligation. You can just
Yep.
walk away after you've learned. So that's why I love this business so much. So yeah, I wanted to add that.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you, Tay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Me too. And if you haven't done anything, we'll be back next week.
Yes.
So you
On
could ask us
Valentine's Day.
we'll answer your questions next week as well. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll be here on Valentine's evening, and feel free to join us on that night. We're gonna shower you with love too.
Mm. Yes.
Yes, all right. Thank you, and Say, Pena, and Chong for joining me tonight. And anybody have any last words before we leave our audience who have been joining us or will be watching our replay?
I do
Yeah.
like to leave quotes. So I have two that I'd like to leave from my favorite uh, motivational speaker. And he says, don't spend major time on minor things because you are the key to your better future. So spend major time on major things. And the minor things, whatever it is in your life, don't spend major time on it because you're just wasting your time. Time's so short. So spend it on creating something that you can be proud of and you can say thank you to yourself tomorrow. Because if you start today, you can say thank you. Thank you for taking that step, that baby step that Liz mentioned earlier. So I just want to leave that.
Mhm. Thank you, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so then, well, that is all for us tonight. Thank you, my three business partner, for joining me tonight. And everybody, we will see you guys again next week. And again, drop a comment there or, message us. Okay. We are here. We're going to be able to answer your questions any time of the day. All right. Okay. Thanks,
All
everybody, for
right.
joining.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Liz, for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Yes.
you.